Hello and welcome back to our lecture about XYChart. So, XY charts in Mermaid are a powerful way to represent data that involves two numerical variables. They can be used to create both bar and line charts. These charts are designed to visualize, display, and analyze relationships between two sets of data, making it easy to observe trends, patterns, or outliers within the dataset. So, let's start with a basic example of creating a line chart. So, what we need to do is to write XY chart beta. Now, let's give it a title of monthly sales data. Now I will copy and paste my x-axis of all the months, and I paste it. And now I will create a y-axis that will be sales. I want it to be sales in dollars, and it will be of scale of 0 until $10,000. That's all. Okay, and now let's create our line. So I will copy and paste my line that I made before the lesson, and I paste it. And now, as you can see, each line, each cell in the array is represented in the length of the x-axis. If I will delete this cell, you can see that December doesn't have any data because it's not in the length of the x-axis. So, if I will add some new x-axis, you can see that this ds doesn't have data. So, you can see that the scale is between 0 to 10,000. So if I will go to the 4,000 and I will change it to 11,000, as you can see, we passed the scale. So if I add in another 0, it will be 100,000. It will be a lot of above the scale. So the scale is too small for the number. Also, if we will change the scale to be from 10,000 to 100,000, you can see that the numbers got a lot of smaller because they are a lot closer to 10,000 and not to 100,000. So if we will change it to 100,000, and now we will change the 4,000 to 40,000, you can see the peak. So let's continue with another example of a chart bar example. So let's create our data. So it will be XY chart beta, and the title will be the same. So I will copy and paste it. Okay, and let's copy the line. Okay, but now what we will do is to delete the line and to create a bar. So now, in this bar chart, the sales data is represented as bars, making it easy to compare the sales performance for each monthly visualize. So, as before, I can change it. I can add 0, and now all the bars are a lot of smaller. If I will add 0 here, the column will be much bigger. In addition to that, we can change it. We can change the 0. So if we are look on January, it on 2000 and change the 0 to 2000, you can see that the January and August are a lot of smaller now. If we will change it to from 2 to 3, we can't see the data on January and on August because the smallest number is 3000. Okay, so in addition to that, we can add multiply data series. So what we can do is to copy this data and paste it, but now let's add a line, additional line. So I will copy and paste my data line and paste it. And now, as you can see, in this example, we add a line chart on top of the bar chart to compare sales data from two different years. This illustrates how you can utilize Mermaid's XY charts to create complex information visualizations. So, as you can see, the line here is below 2000, and because of the data is 1500. So if I will change it from 2000 to 0, the graph will look much better. Okay, in addition to that, we can take our code and paste it. And now let's check out all the themes that can be exist in the Mermaid XY chart. So I will write the following thing. I will write init So let's write init, and here let's change the theme. So we can see this is the dark theme because I work with PyCharm Professional dark as default. So if I will enter dark, it will be the same. But now let's change it to default. And as you can see, this is the default font. You can also work with base, but I think the default is better. And the last one is forest. So in dark theme, forest is look better. I think the forest and the dark are the best suit for this occasion. So I hope you like this lesson about XYChart. I think it's a very cool graph, and you can use it on your daily basis when you want to compare two numerical variables. Okay, I will see you at the next lecture. Bye bye.